What is up, Packer fans? Back again. Huge win. The kick is good. Brandon McManus, 45-yard field goal with 1 second left on the clock to win the game for the Packers, 24-22 against the Houston Texans. What a game it was. What a performance by this defense. I cannot say that enough. Rashawn Gary got his sack finally. I've been calling him out for the last couple weeks. I know he gets blocked, double team, chipped, all those things. He finally got home. They were mixing him up. They were having him rush up the middle, coming from the outside. I think the one play where he got the sack, the tackle fell down trying to backpedal. So not ideal for C.J. Stroud. And for the Packers defense, to hold C.J. Stroud, who touted as Offensive Rookie of the Year in the NFL last year, got the team, the Houston Texans, to the playoffs, really played well, kind of, was the new bar, the standard for rookies coming in and starting and playing because he played so well. We held him to 86 yards passing. The Packers defense all over him, all over the receivers, nowhere to throw the ball. And for the Packers defense, the secondary is Nixon, Stokes playing well. We got Xavier McKinney in the back, and he got a sack. I mean, he came off the edge, and he blindsided C.J. Stroud. Was hoping the ball would come out there, but to get a sack from McKinney to add to his season he's had so far, pretty remarkable. The rest of the defense, we had 4 sacks on the day. No turnovers. We did give up 3 turnovers, but our defense was able to hold them and stop them, make them kick field goals, give them a long field to go down. Even when we gave them 2 11-yard fields, we only gave up 10 points. So the other 12 points were really earned throughout the game for the Texans. Packers gave them those easy 10, and then the Packers did what they did. So Jordan Love comes out, 220 yards, 3 tutties, and 2 interceptions. He's got to stop with these interceptions, just getting to be too much. Obviously, his touchdown-interception ratio is still 2-1 basically, but he needs to stop with all these interceptions. Touchdowns, obviously, keep them coming. I thought he was going to have 4. I thought he might actually hit 5 the way the offense was playing. They had 5 drives in that third, fourth quarter that kind of stalled out and kind of left the door open still for the Texans. But Josh Jacobs, I need to see him get the ball more. He only had 76 yards rushing. Got to get him up to 100 yards. Got to get him 15 to 20 carries a game. Emmanuel Wilson didn't really have the touches he had the game before or weeks prior. So the offense, though, got things moving and scored some points. Romeo Doubs, 8 catches, 94 yards. He is wide receiver 1 in my mind. Jaden Reed, kind of an off game. Dontavian Wicks, kind of a down game. He had a touchdown. Tucker Kraft, what a catch in the end zone. What a big catch. Josh Jacobs had his 5 catches and finally got his touchdown. First receiving touchdown in 212 receptions for Josh Jacobs. That's an NFL record, not a record most players want to have, but he was able to get that touchdown this week. And for the Packers to win this one really kind of keeps them in line with the rest of the NFC North. We know the Vikings lost to the Detroit Lions, so the Vikings are 5-1. Detroit's 5-1, or something like that. And then we're 5-2. So how does that work? I think the other team is 5-2. But anyway, so for the Packers, we're right there with them. I know the Bears lost 2-2, so I have to figure out what the division is. I totally lapsed on that. But for the Packers, keeping pace to win against a team that was they were 5-1 and we were 4-2. Now we're 5-2. They're 5-2 also. So I think the Lions are also 5-2, unless they're 6-1, and the Vikings are 6-1. But I thought they only won 5, so I'm so confused. I know there was a bye week in there, and the Bears are on a bye week, so whatever. Anyway, so the Packers. What a win, holding C.J. Stroud to 86 yards throwing the ball. That's his least amount throwing the ball in a game since he became a quarterback in the NFL. Obviously, he only played his rookie year last year, but like I said, he was really playing well, touted as, an MVP candidate here and there throughout the season last year, and a guy that they look to take the next step this year. Obviously, a game that he would like to have back. Joe Mixon, over 100 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Packers kind of let them run the ball and didn't let any big plays go. Didn't let the pass game get going. Dalton Schultz had the most receiving yards for the Texans. He had 28 yards on 1 catch. Diggs had 5 catches for about 23 yards. So not really a lot of offense for the Houston Texans. And for the Packers, like I said, offense played just well enough, scored enough points. Brandon McManus, he comes in, after the whole year he's had. Don't need to get into all that, but to come in this week, we fired Brandon a Braden Narvison, a guy that struggled, a rookie, and we bring in this veteran kicker. And these games, I figure, are going to start coming down to these kicks at the end. And we need a guy that's clutch and has been there before and that can make these kicks. McManus was making 60-yarders easy before the game. Just easy. Making it, there's you can see some kickers have this routine where it's just limited effort and the ball just sails and goes, and that's how McManus kicks. The Broncos, before all this stuff happened with him, paid him $20 million over 4 years to kick the ball for them. That's a lot for a kicker, so we know this guy can do it, and I'm really excited that he's on our side, and I can't believe that he made a game-winning kick in his first game as a Packer, was able to do the Lambeau leap and celebrate with the team, the winter whiteout. What a game. Go Pack, go. Packers win. Here we go, keeping momentum. We're 5-2, right in the division with the rest of the teams. The Lions beating the Vikings really helps us now. We have the Jaguars next. We'll do a video on that later this week. And then we hit the Lions and the Bears. Oh my. And then we have the Niners. So Niners not as tough this year as they were last year and the year before. I think we can manage them. We just got to get through our divisional opponents. Don't let this next week be a trap game against the Jags and get another W. They took care of the Cardinals. They took care of Houston. They got the 3-game win streak now. And so go Pack, go after beating the Rams, obviously. So go Pack, go. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys next time. Go Pack, go.